All right, guys, so it's time to have that conversation again. Trump's health is really, really not well. And I mean both mental health and physical health. I think he's struggling on both fronts, and I think it's very, very clear. You all know we had that episode recently where he disappeared from the public eye for like 6 or 7 days. And everybody was like, where the fuck is this guy? He's never taken this much time off from being in front of the camera since he became a political figure back in 2015. Literally a decade of being in front of the camera nonstop. And then here he was, gone, like that, gone. And then when he reemerges, he's got these like bruised hands, and it's very clear he's getting some sort of an IV. We don't know what he's getting in the IV, but he's getting some sort of an IV. He also has that, droopy face. Looks like he's been suffering from mini strokes. That's one of the theories that's out there. And, he came back to that first press conference, looked like hell in that press conference. And so there's a lot of speculation about his health and how it's failing him. And he's really not going to quell any of those rumors because he's fucking up time and time again these days. So let's start with this. This, I think, is when he was in the UK, and he's with Keir Starmer here. They're doing a press conference. Keir Starmer is, of course, the UK Prime Minister. He's a Labour politician, but he's, pretty neoliberal in his own respect. But anyway, so here's where Trump goes into his normal tap dance routine of, I stopped 48 wars, folks. But listen to what he says here. Listen.
To think that we settled Azerbaijan and Albania as an example. It was going on for years.
He said he settled Azerbaijan and Albania. Azerbaijan and Albania. First of all, it's Azerbaijan and Armenia. Second of all, you didn't solve dick. This is what he's been doing this nonstop. He's trying he wants that Nobel Peace Prize so desperately, but he's like just making shit up in order to get to that point, right? And so this is why, remember when he said, I stopped the war between India and Pakistan, that's what I did. And then India and Pakistan, their governments respectively talked to the media and said, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He didn't talk to us at all. He did nothing, and he's taking credit for shit. This is who he is, bro. But that if it was Joe Biden who said this exact same thing, Jack, I made peace with Azerbaijan, Albania, man. He will be like, oh, it's over, bro. You gotta go. Get away from the fucking cameras. Go lay on the beach and sip a margarita. It's a wrap, dog. Thank you for your service, but time to move on, homie. That's what they would be saying. With Trump, I didn't even see anybody else talk about this. I'm not done, though. Here we go. This was another event.
Armenia and Azerbaijan going on for years. They came to my office, the two leaders, two great guys. One was there 22 years, one was there 7. And they both said during the entire term of their office, all they did was kill people on the other side. And now they're sitting in my office, and they're at the Oval Office. It's pretty wide. And they had one over here, one over there. And slowly, over the course of about an hour, they came close. And at the end of an hour, we were hugging each other and holding hands. It was an amazing thing, and we settled that war. That was not settlable, as the expression goes. Cambodia and Armenia, it was just starting, and it was a bad one. Think of that. We have, Cambodia, Armenia.
He's fucking reading about all this in front of Cambodia and Armenia?
You have Kosovo, Serbia, Israel, Iran.
Israel? He's giving himself credit for solving. They are literally enacting a final solution right now as we speak. They're doing a final solution, and they're open about that, bro. They're talking about that. You're giving the money. You're giving the weapons. They're bombing the children. They're starving all the innocent people. They're stealing all the territory. And this is in his list of, please give me a Nobel Peace Prize. He goes, Israel, Nobel Peace Prize. They should come up with some shit that's the opposite of that and give that to you. Like, world's biggest warmonger award. World's biggest sociopath, serial killer, freak bitch. This is crazy. But homie said Cambodia and Armenia. Again, imagine it was Joe Biden. Just imagine it was Joe Biden. Imagine it was Joe Biden. All right, but I'm still not done. Shout out to this person for noticing this. This is Trump when he was in the UK, right? First of all, his face, he's got that bronzer caked on, dog. Holy shit. But if you zoom in, I'm going to zoom in here for you. Hold on. If you zoom in and look at his hands, as many people have pointed out, first of all, look at, he's got, I don't, for the life of me, I don't know why they don't match, they don't blend the foundation and they don't pick a color that matches. You're like 14 shades off, bro. But like, you see this big ass glob of foundation on his hand trying to cover up where he's getting those IV injections of Lord knows what, right? But the other thing is, his hands are fucking blue. Look at his hands and compare it to Melania's. Look at his hands. They're turning blue. Well, as this person said, he has cyanosis. He's gonna fucking die, dude. His hands are literally turning blue. His circulation is so bad. And I had never heard of that. I looked it up. And yeah, it turns out that's like just a sign of very bad blood circulation, which is the main concern and consideration when talking about somebody with, advanced heart disease. He's also got the fucking cankles, right? The what do they call it? Chronic venous insufficiency. That's all tied to poor blood circulation. He's not doing well, man. He is not doing well. This is not normal. This is not normal. Between the mental fuck-ups, he's losing it cognitively. I think there's no doubt about that. And physically, don't get it twisted. He's fighting something, and he is not being upfront about it. Another thing people have pointed out is that Melania has been seen with him a hell of a lot more recently than ever before, and people speculate that's probably because there's some health shit going on, So, and you also see them sort of moving behind the scenes, trying to get J.D. Vance a little more in the public eye, trying to get some buy-in from the public about him. But things are happening, bro. Things are happening. I don't think there's any other way to say it. And I don't know how much time is left. That's for sure. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.